too bad about that. It was a decent warm up, but you know.
Yeah, episode 10 went through that, so hopefully nobody else will have to go through that.
The facts.
Don't sound like y'all niggas is casting pods in this bitch right now.
Yo.
What up, though?
Podcast stretching. All right. Let's do that. Sorry, I know I'm like holding the show up and shit.
Nah, that's all right. You got to stretch when you cast pods. You know?
Yeah, buddy.
You gotta get that stretch in. So you know.
There we go. Small circles.
All
Right.
Casting pod fitness with Stu.
Hell yeah. Yo, I told you about jitness, right?
Yep.
Jitness.
You did, yep.
Yeah. I think that shit died in episode 10 too.
Damn, that did. Damn. Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
jitness.
Jitness. Yep.
Yeah. Y'all heard it here first. Don't go stealing my shit, Detroit.
Nope.
Damn it. Mad as hell. Man, they done paid Dej Loaf to fucking do they commercial and everything.
Advertise for this shit. Got big time on there.
Oh man.
Right. What the fuck?
Only time I listen to motherfucking WJLB, and that's when I catch this commercial, man. It's bullshit, dog. I put my mom in the bush.
The fact that Junior was calling in
to put people in the bush, dog, that's one of my favorite Detroit traditions.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hey,
shout out to Bushman.
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Yo, this might be another Lost Tapes cut, nigga, because we ain't even did the intro or said our names or nothing, dog.
Right, another.
Oh man. Okay.
Episode 23.
Episode 23, the Jody Meeks episode.
Hey, wait, what? No. The Jody Meeks.
Who was?
Hold on. First of all, there's only one person you associate the number 23 with.
Jordan?
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, but we making Detroit references over here.
Okay, yeah. But I'm sure we could do better than fucking Jody Meeks.
All right.
I bet I can find a Red Wing player better with better.
All right. Well, this is how the show starts.
Right.
Jade Knivey. This is the Jade Knivey episode.
Oh, okay, that's better. That's just Jade Knivey episode. Right. Thank you.
Jade Knivey episode.
That works.
Thank you, intern.
All right.
Thank you.
I can go with that. Shout out to Jade Knivey.
Appreciate that. Now get out.
Right.
Get out before you start demanding wages and shit.
Right. The fuck? Nah.
Damn.
Yeah, you better go strike, nigga.
Damn. You need to hire Todd and not all his people want to try and get down with shit. Right? The Jody Meeks episode, Stu Lee podcast.
Sorry.
Jody Meeks.
Jody Meeks. The Jade Ivy episode.
Jade Ivy episode.
Yeah, the fuck?
Yeah, and the intern laughs at me on the way out.
Yeah.
All right, Stu Lee podcast, the Jade Ivy episode.
All right.
Episode 23.
That's right.
Yes. My name
is that number with some quality players, man.
Yes. My name is Stu.
And I'm B. Lee.
All right. And we are here to talk about nothing for an hour or so. Probably more than an hour.
Maybe 2.
Yeah. Hey, I'm leaning towards 2.
Yeah, it depends. So however much time we got.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for you knew what it was when you signed up.
Yeah, exactly. So
right. Oh man, you good, Lee?
Yeah, I'm good. Man. You know, thankfully this is the day time of the day where there's no college games that matter to me going on right now because Michigan don't play till tonight. Then Georgia play on later on tonight. So I'm just glancing at shit right now at this point. I'm glancing at some of my parlays being damaged too. So Yeah.
Best of luck to you on that, bro.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So This is J9 episode, J9 Ivy episode. This slightly the Jordan episode if you want to consider that, we're, I'm greatness with, a slight gambling issue. So,
All right.
it makes sense. So
we was talking about parlays.
Yeah.
Before we start recording. So.
Yeah. So,
checks out.
Yeah. So that's fit.
That checks out.
I just wanted to throw that in there because I'm watching my parlays crumble.
Yeah. I know.
This is part of the day I hate because you have so much emphasis. You're like, you know how when you put a parlay, like, man, some of these got to hit, man, or this might be the one. You had some enthusiasm, man. None of the games played this shit. Then the day go by and shit, and you just start looking at oh fuck, Nothing.
All right, so we start running fucking Bet Rivers commercials. Y'all know who pulled that deal through.
Yeah.
I already know. We're gonna be... Oh, man.
All right. They took enough of my money and planning to start paying.
Fucking Bet MGM, dog.
Nah, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. You know what I've noticed?
What up?
In the last couple of days? I was like, this show has made us not talk during the week. We only talk about setting some shit up for this.
Yes, yeah.
And I don't think it's a phony type thing. I think niggas just don't be wanting the worst content.
Yeah. No, honestly, that's what it is. I don't be wanting to waste none of this shit because, I be trying to save it for the show, save it for the show.
Exactly.
Because, we be cooking, dog. That's all, man. That's how I be trying to, it ain't like that. No, we ain't beefing on that. That's my nigga. That's my bro. Just, we be trying, we don't want shit to go to waste because we be thinking of some shit during the week, yo.
I mean, on top of the fact that we work like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that too. We be busy as fuck, so.
we be busy, so
yeah. But
I text you and then you hit me back, and it I was scrolling through our history. I was like, damn, we haven't talked about no goofy shit in a month.
Cause I be saving notes of the shit, dog. I be I'm trying to I be just noting this shit whenever cause I be wanting to get your responses and your reactions, cause some of the initial reactions to this shit be fucking priceless, dog. And that shit be worth it putting on the show, dog. That's exactly what it be. I'm glad that you said something about that,
bro. That's why I be wanting to lean on your content more because I already know you keep your ear to the street harder than I do.
Yeah.
You really be checked in a bit more than me. I'm definitely I am gonna be the fucking.
I'm JR. You Jerry the King Lawler. That's how we do it, man.
All right, that'll work.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Yep, I come with the knowledge and everything. You with the color commentary.
And I just keep talking about titties.
Yeah, exactly. That works. There you go. Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. So Excalibur and Taz. Exactly. Remember we did Excalibur and Taz of this shit. So
man. Yo, we are the smoking guns of this shit.
Yup.
We are the fucking headbangers of this
shit.
shit.
That's right.
We are definitely the too cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry, Emma's Rikishi.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all good out there?
Call that way. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's cracking, man?
Bro. Oh, that'd be lit, dog. We start opening our shows with motherfucking too cool.
That'd be the opening and shit.
nigga get hurt.
Should look like the Peacemaker opening and shit, dog.
Get hurt doing the worm. Cancel 4 shows.
To pull the hammy and shit, dog. Dog. Oh, man.
Nigga be doing 2 of the shows sitting down. I can't hear you. Pull the mic down. It won't go lower. I'm sorry. That's all we got.
Oh shit! Yeah,
some bullshit. Get that nigga some crutches.
Right. Damn, nigga, you look like damn, nigga, you alright? You look like you was trying to do the Tamia hustle.
This nigga taking painkillers during this motherfucking intermission.
Yup.
Somebody come bring it Tylenol and shit. Oh man.
Hey, we got some Bengay in here, man.
Yo, this shit caused drowsiness. I only got 30 minutes. Got to fast forward to the Ty Hickson. gonna fuck you up with my method acting. I'm gonna come in as just Ty Hickson.
Oh, that's gonna be the weirdest shit.
You got to do a whole show with just Ty Hickson. This shit gonna be the worst, though.
Oh no, man. Yeah, that'd be there. That'd be weird as fuck. It's like it'd be like
you come in trying to do a straight show and shit. Like, yeah, so did you catch AEW this weekend? Yes, I did. I saw Full Gear.
This would be like that'd be like our version of the Teddy Perkins episode of Atlanta, dog. That's exactly how that shit would be. So it'd be weirdly awkward and shit. So
niggas be listening like, oh, they definitely breaking up.
Yeah, like that. This is
over.
This it. Damn, this is a wrap.
Yeah, this nigga got a huge deal coming through, but he done lost his mind.
Wait, Adrian Peterson gonna be on Dancing with the Stars? Oh man, what the best at? I'm putting my money on him. You know, former football players do very well on Dancing with the Stars. If you know,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, Emmett won one. You know, that's one. He had the most yards in Russian history. So.
Oh boy.
So
man.
Speaking of football, rest in peace to Aaron Rodgers' Achilles.
The Achilles.
Yes, right. Rest in peace to his Achilles.
First series.
Yeah,
first.
After the fourth play of him being a Jet,
bro.
That man. Talk about the deflating for Jets fans.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of former football players, that's one on the way.
Man,
what is he doing after this?
He gonna try. He gonna try and come back next year, of course. But
hang that shit up.
Man, nah. It's too much. Man, they paying him too much right now. And this nigga was. At the Hard Knocks. Dog, I watched all the episodes of Hard Knocks. Dog, them motherfuckers was like ready and shit, dog. And then the first drive of Monday Night Football, this motherfucking shit, dog.
They gonna be telling them, hey, yo, get that nigga some crutches.
Right, yeah.
Get him back out there. Yeah. Get him back out there, man.
Dog.
I called out work for this shit.
That motherfucker's limping like he was trying to do the Tamia hustle and shit, and that motherfucker just there. Like,
I was trying to do the Tamia hustle.
That's how that nigga, dog. They had to get the cart and shit, dog. He's not. He can't get up. He can't stand. He can't stand. So Aaron Rodgers looked like he was trying to do the Tamia hustle and tore his Achilles.
Yo. He didn't get the sad Fox music. He got the sad motherfucking Monday night music.
Yeah, nope.
Oh shit.
No, it wasn't even. He just got silenced and then cut to the Burger King commercial.
That nigga got Skip Bayless like, keep the game going.
Nah, yup. So, you know, and me, because I can't stand Aaron Rodgers. So, you know, oh well. You know, and now Jets fans have to stick.
Right. You got Zach Wilson.
Y'all got Zach.
You good? It's all right.
Yeah, they good. They good. Did you see Zach Wilson last year?
I was
horrible.
I was being sarcastic.
Like horrible.
I was being sarcastic.
Like they will not.
I was being sarcastic.
All that fucking talent surrounding it. What the fuck he gonna do? Like, dog.
You know, I was whatever. They will be all right because that is another team out the way. Because the Lions.
That's right.
The Lions are about to get shit going.
Yeah, they about to wreak havoc, y'all.
Oh my goodness,
man.
Yo, are you hip to this ski mask thing?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm bummed I can't go to the game because I know that shit gonna be a fucking sight.
As I like to call it, the Blue Sheisty.
Yes, the Blue Sheisty.
The Blue Sheisty. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yo, if anybody else say that shit, you heard it here first. Timestamp whatever time this shit come out. I'm pretty sure we got a couple weeks before.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but no, Blue Shiesty. You heard that shit here first. I almost bought one, man. I almost bought one.
And the motherfuckers sold out on fucking Amazon and shit.
Yeah, they pretty crazy. Like the dates is. Yeah. They're like, yeah, we can get you one in October. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, but shit. At that point, I want to give it a couple weeks. It would have been dope to have one going in the. It's about to be crazy down there.
It is, man. It is
about to be crazy.
It is. Even the tailgating about to be fucking crazy for that. Like
goodness.
The Lions done built up so much hype after that fucking win. It's like, you know, like them in Colorado was like the hottest tickets in the country and shit. Like, that's like the hottest waves to ride right now. So
hell yeah.
especially the Lions, dog. Like it's. Stu Lee we eventually gonna make a game this season. You know, it's just they want too much fucking money for
Yeah.
Like,
I know. We need to pop because I want to get to the point where we can just walk in that bitch for free.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, that really shit hit different. I see why celebrities be, you know, it really be in that bitch because, you know.
Yeah.
Shit, it's on. I'm helping you out by being down there.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah. Shout out to Amara St. Brown on one of my fantasy teams. So
yeah, he on one of mine too.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, big bro. Yeah. So Blue Sheisty.
Yeah.
Look out for them in Detroit. I don't think you gonna have too much issue from a nigga in the blue ski mask. It's the black ones.
It is the black.
Yeah. Any other color, you probably might
now.
run into an issue.
My question: what if they have a blue Sheisty on and they have black Air Forces on?
That might be kayfabe. You gotta observe.
Okay.
Observe from a distance because that might just be.
Okay.
That all might be gimmick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They might just be just really true to it, or it might be a coincidence. But keep your distance and just kind of observe the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What if we have a Doughboy jacket on?
Oh, run. Run.
Okay.
It is still warm out there. No. He holding something.
It ain't that cold outside,
Get
nigga.
the fuck out of there. Get the fuck on, dog. Even if it is cold, a dope boy?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, no. That's what.
Bro, it is only 2 good days where you can wear a dope boy and get away with it.
Yeah.
It's only 2 days out of a Michigan year where a dope boy is appropriate. Other than that, it's too hot or too cold.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Get the fuck out of there, man.
Like the niggas that wear the motherfuckers in all to the year.
I'll be under that bitch.
Yeah, no.
Oh man.
I'd be very suspicious of them niggas.
Oh man.
That nigga ain't up to no good.
Oh boy. Yeah.
10 times out of 10, yeah.
Yeah. And he ain't wearing a belt.
No, y'all, that's another
man.
one, y'all.
Nope. And he ain't wearing. Nope. Just run. He can't chase you.
No, he ain't hit enough licks to get that Gucci belt yet.
Exactly.
So that's all that is. So that's motivation. Nigga didn't want to have no. I gotta ride my way to get myself a belt. That's to humble themselves.
No belt, no lineup. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Steer clear of them suspicious figures.
Yeah, boy.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So who we cooking next?
Oh man, let's see.
Who we got? About to flip through this motherfucker. We done covered the line. Yo, apparently I missed The Rock on SmackDown.
Yes, you did. Yes. Well, okay. So, first and foremost, so the nigga decided to, of all times, like not SummerSlam, not WrestleMania, none of that stuff, on a random SmackDown in Colorado, in Denver. The Rock shows up. So in the Austin Theory, I
saw that part. He beat the hell out of.
And Pat McAfee was there too. He was the first surprise. So, but I mean that's nice for Austin Theory to have another legend to get his ass whooped by. So that motherfucker done caught the stunner, F5. He done caught a fucking there was something else. There was somebody else was missing. Drew a fucking blank. Anyways, but
he done ate a lot of big time finishes.
Yeah, and that was actually a time where LA. That was the first night I've ever seen that LA Knight get the largest pop of the night. Of course, because it's the fucking Rock. So
of course,
right.
Yeah.
But it took him to show up just so happened because he was an hour away because he was in Boulder for Colorado and shit. So. Since Colorado bringing everybody out apparently now. So, but it's funny that you mentioned that about The Rock showing up. Also, because earlier that day he was on the Pat McAfee show, and they got to talking about WrestleMania 39. Apparently, at one point it was penciled in for Rock versus Roman Reigns to headline WrestleMania in LA.
It only makes sense.
Yeah, on all levels.
It only makes sense, and that's why it feels like they treading water now.
Yeah, because that's leading to my question. So, because he talked about, he didn't really say what the reason why it didn't happen, but he was hinting on the possibility of WrestleMania next year in Philadelphia, that being Rock versus Roman Reigns, which leads to my question that I'm going to ask you. Also, because of the fact that you have Cody Rhodes, who lost at WrestleMania, which was instead of, since they didn't have The Rock, it was Cody versus Roman, and Roman beat Cody. Now, initially, they were saying that next year that would probably lead up to doing Cody versus Roman. Now, the question to you is, would you rather see The Rock versus Roman in Philly for the title, or would you rather see Cody finish the story?
Oh, can I play fantasy booker on this one?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm giving you this question. Okay. So we're playing fantasy booking.
Fantasy booking. I'd rather see. Look, this is how I would do it.
Okay.
All of this shit that you have with the Usos and with Solo and whatnot, and even Paul Heyman. Over all of this time, I would start to make it to where their paths seem like they're naturally diverging. Like, I would start pushing Solo a bit different on a separate brand to where his name start popping and he's carrying his own weight. I would bring that Jimmy versus Jay thing kind of to a head. Like, they so caught up with each other, they're not really focused on immediate family shit. I would have Paul Heyman kind of sensing blood in the water, so he's scouting for like new people. He's hanging around different people, and he's showing up and walking different people to the ring occasionally and shit. Like, but I would also have it to where eventually The Rock shows up. Like, The Rock, he shows up and he's like, look at what you've done. This is what you've caused. Like, there is no more family. You used to be a movement, and now everybody is broken off. They either fighting each other or they doing their own thing. You can't even keep your manager in line. The name is at stake, and I'm not gonna let you tarnish that name. You go to WrestleMania. Rock beats Roman, but he doesn't take the belt. He's like, this ain't what I'm here for. I'm here to restore the name. I did that. You can take this shit. I got bigger things to worry about. Roman is a broken champion. He has no family. He has nobody. He's forced to like defend that bitch. Like, he's doing like weekly shows and shit, like them weekly appearances. Now he's wrestling, and he's getting chipped away and battered and everything. Like, he's not really as powerful on the mic as he was before. He goes back kind of like to like that suffering succotash.
Oh,
like, yeah, he starts like stinking it up, and he not like, you can tell he's just not really there. Like the aura is going. It's like when you punch a bully in the face. He's not a bully anymore if you punch him hard enough. So, in the meantime, guess who shows up to restore? Now he, instead of the family name, he's coming back to take the championship name. He's coming back to restore the status of that belt. Roman is winning, but these aren't like, meaningful wins and shit. So, yeah, you eventually book him into Cody, and then you drop the belt there.
After WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I would do like a SummerSlam.
Now, see, that's the thing, because when he was on last night, they didn't have him interact with any of the Bloodline shit. Like, the only times they had him was with they had a segment with Austin Theory and Pat McAfee, and then they had a backstage segment with him and McAfee, and then him and Cena. Yeah. So which that was a nice moment because and that's also a rare opportunity. You have Rock and Cena on the same show.
Yeah.
No Roman.
And that'd be my thing, like, because I didn't see it live, but from what everything you described to me, it sounded like they broke and wasted kayfabe.
Yeah.
Like, that whole awareness of, I might be there for WrestleMania. Like, now after this, you're gonna have to write and make it in storyline, and you kind of already told niggas. It's like It's like telling people that you got a prank coming, and then you pull the prank. You don't get everybody hooked in the way you would if you just prank the motherfuckers off top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when you step into that realm, there's a certain level of canon. There's a certain level of continuity that you always have to maintain. And The Rock showing up and just kicking the shit.
And they had an opportunity. And I felt like last night they had an opportunity because there was a segment with the Grayson Waller effect where they had John Cena was the guest. And there was when Jimmy Uso interrupted, and then I think Solo and Now, Jimmy and Solo ended up jumping John Cena. I thought that would have been the perfect opportunity to bring The Rock out into that situation and save John Cena, or at least, kind of get involved in their stuff. But you know what came out instead was AJ Styles.
It's getting to a point where they thinking marketing first with some of these booking decisions. Like, it's obvious that you happen to get Rock available at that time, so he just
And that's no disrespect to AJ Styles, by the way. But it's just I felt like the opportunity would have been better. It was perfect for The Rock to kind of tease the involvement, tease that involvement in the whole in the bloodline.
I get that he's bigger than wrestling itself. Well,
he is. He is. Yes.
But when you step in there, you come from that background. Have an in-story reason as to why you're there. At least play along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would like being involved in it. So, go ahead.
And the story is there. The story is right there, and it needs you at this point. It is stalling out. Roman he probably not gonna defend that bitch for the rest of the year.
Probably like one more time, actually. Yeah. I think he's gonna do one. I think he's gonna do it at the Saudis gotta have a. Saudis gotta have. They gotta have a match. But that probably be
even then you can throw the storyline out the window because it don't matter. They just trying to fulfill a contract.
Yeah, that's all it is.
They really ain't gotta worry about writing too heavy on that one, but the story needs you, and oh my goodness, it's that.
So you would want to see Rock versus Roman. Rock,
but I feel like they wasted the opportunity to set that shit up by breaking kayfabe and being like, guess who we have? They treated the nigga like he wasn't a wrestler. That's how it sounds. It sounds like they treated the nigga like he was The Rock instead of treating that nigga like he was The Rock, the fucking wrestler. Like, he came out there, he was saying the catchphrases, and that's all cool and everything, but for them to put so much emphasis on the blood, the family name and the Samoan heritage and everything, like, if you have these people, fucking use them to give everybody else the rub. You know what I'm saying? Have him interact with Solo and the Usos.
Instead of giving the Austin Theory the rub.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Have him holler at Paul Heyman, like, what's going on with my boy? Like, what can you tell me about Roman? Like, how are things looking? Because technically, I'm the fucking, Like,
I would have rather been that.
Like, it's shit like that where I wish that, I could book a little differently.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and also shout out to the Fox's censors because when they did the "You are an asshole" chant and shit, and then the holy shit chants, like they had to censor the shit out of that episode. I was like,
trying to censor a wrestling crowd is like trying to censor a Jerry Springer crowd.
Yeah,
good luck.
Right,
good luck because they say everything. We've been there a few times.
Yeah.
They say some shit.
But here's my thing. And I would have loved, and it was, all the stars was aligned for that match to happen at WrestleMania last, and probably could have saved and salvaged the whole, I would have understand, the keeping Roman as champion. Because you got that, you have him beat Rock at WrestleMania. Then you can build to the next year in Philly, against Cody. And Cody being the one to dethrone Roman. Like, that would have been all perfect. Now, you talking about if Roman do end up getting that Rock match next year in Philly, then, of course, Roman is going to have to go over. Because Rock is not going to go over and win the championship. Let's be real. Rock, especially if the writer's strike is over by the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Rock got other, business aspects to do. He busy being a Rock, being one of the most famous celebrities in the world.
Exactly.
So, but that would be my thing of that. One, that would mean Roman would be champ for damn near another whole year. And then two, when does Cody Rhodes finish the story?
Yeah.
Which I felt like should have happened last WrestleMania, because I still feel strongly about that. I still feel like Cody Rhodes should have won that match. And I understand people had their opinions and all that, but with me, I felt like that was the perfect. If you couldn't get Rock, then that was the perfect moment to have Roman lose the championship, or at least split or whatever with the titles and shit. It would have been something resolved. But granted, yes, I do want to see Rock versus Roman. I do want to see it, but it would have to involve the title. But you could do it without the title, but it would be bigger with the title being involved.
Yeah.
Rock versus Cena was big the first time it happened, but when the second time happened, when the title was involved, it was even bigger.
All right. I have a question, because I agree, but I did pitch the idea that The Rock immediately walks away from the belt and shit.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that to the. I wouldn't see WWE. I mean, even though that would be a good idea, but I don't see WWE want to do that with a title, because they would, kind of they want to do something like that to kind of kind of tarnished, or kind of make it like the titles don't matter, because there are the main titles, they supposed to matter.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, damn, I just lost my follow-up questions to that. Okay, how long do you plan to have The Rock if you do that, and how do you get the belt off of him while kind of retaining that I kind of because that means you need to have somebody on that level or on their way up. Are you putting LA Knight to beat The Rock to get the belt off of him?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. As much as I like LA Knight,
are you playing with fire like that?
That is
yeah. Do you want to risk ruining a guy that's on his way up?
Because that'll be a whole lot of pressure on LA Knight too. Because after that, it's because
that's promo work. That's build. He has to go on the mic against The Rock.
Because then they're gonna be looking at him like Austin Theory and shit after he beat Cena.
Yep.
And it's what else you do? He got the Rock moment, but that was after that. All that, man. But I don't know, man. I still want to see. Part of me still want to see it, but because it would, kind of get in the way of so much other shit, I feel like it would derail shit, especially with Cody. Because what do you do with Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
You can't have Cody win the belt Seth got.
Nah.
Because that's not the title. That's he's trying to finish the story. That's not the big one.
Yeah.
You want him to win the big one. That's what all of this is. That's the purpose of Cody coming back to WWE, is to accomplish that, to become WWE champion.
Yeah.
That's him finishing the story, not winning the secondary belt that y'all just
all right.
created last year.
I have 2 more bits of fantasy booking.
Okay.
All right. So in the meantime, while you were doing this whole Rock build thing that I pitched, Cody Rhodes is essentially giving them no option but to give him that title shot. He gets a crazy win streak. He gets motherfucking Money in the Bank. You leave no doubt that he is the motherfucking defender that motherfucking belt. And as soon as, would you be able to do that shit immediately after? Because then you would crush Roman. That's squashing Roman. He loses to The Rock and then immediately
after like a 1 hour match and.
No, I mean like all right, not immediately, not like that same night, but like at like Payback or some shit.
Like at another event. Yeah. Yeah, because it would tarnish that exact moment after Rock, because you don't want nothing else happening after him beating The Rock. Like that's a moment itself.
Okay.
Of him beating The Rock.
So we could throw that one out the window. That one really don't fit. Number 2, Austin Theory, because he getting his ass whooped by his heroes, he starts to adopt this motherfucking depressed, like downer gimmick. Like the wrestlers don't like him, and he just a loner and shit.
Kind of like his version of the Corbin storyline.
Yeah, but cool.
But better.
But cool.
It might work. Yeah, have him down on this look, man, because that type of storyline, it worked for Corbin.
Yeah, like,
so,
not necessarily.
It would be them.
Not like broke boy Corbin, but just like, that shit's got to be crushing. Like every time you meet one of your heroes, you know, they end up putting you in their motherfucking finisher, and laying you out. Like,
it will work if they put the emphasis on that. Like I could see that. That would,
have him walk around and he just like bitter about that shit. Like he bitter about wrestling at this point, because every time he finds something that he likes about this shit, it ends up putting him in their fucking finisher.
Yeah,
like that seemed like a pretty slick thing.
I mean, it'll give him some personality, because honestly, I'm not really a fan of Austin Theory, and I don't think that like he,
it's certain characters that are just hollow in WWE.
Yeah, so
oh man.
And also shout out to WWE for because this week the merger is complete, so WWE and UFC is now TKO.
So real quick, how do you feel about? I feel like this is too much. It's like giving a fucking 5-year-old a chainsaw. Like they just old enough to pull the fucking string, but why are you putting them in the same? Like, nah. That's
for WWE UFC.
Yeah, because I see it like this. With the UFC, you have this lawsuit that they're going through. You got this issue, and then you combine that with the fact that WWE just got like double the motherfucking toys in their play chest. Now they can cross over and they can,
but it's a lot with that too, because you have WWE and UFC, and also because Endeavor, which is the, holding, the main, which we made the purchase of both of them. Endeavor owns some of the top agencies in the world.
Yeah.
Like I was at IMG. IMG, they got the academy, they got the school in Florida and all that, and they a modeling agency and athlete agency, all of that. They that's the guy who bought UFC and WWE. That's what he owns too.
Wow.
So now it's like all them companies all in one is like a one-stop shop, because for if you're a wrestler or if you in UFC, you got the option to cross the other, but also you got fucking agencies that will work with you and shit. Far as like stuff outside, like doing movies and TV shows and shit, which work for like a lot of the stars in WWE too. So,
you know what I heard in all that?
What?
We should probably be casting pods over there.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. So
IMG was good.
Yeah.
I too can use a Mercedes Benz. 2 Mercedes Benzes a piece. You get 2, I get 2.
Yeah. So
and then I get in hot water because I sold my shit.
They own. Was that Endeavor? They own PBR too, the bull riding.
Wow.
Yeah, they also own that too.
Don't let Dana White find out about that shit.
It's too late because he part of the fucking board. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So check this out. We put 3 trained fighters in the octagon with a fucking bull. Afterwards, Dana White talking shit about you. Yeah. So I thought he had it, but he
didn't put too much of a fight. So
he didn't really put up too much of a fight. I don't think he really wanted to fight Bull.
No.
The Bull's a fucking killer. The Bull's a fucking killer. You can't take down the Bull. Just get the burying your ass up.
Right, Derek Lewis would have had a better chance of that bull. So,
oh my goodness,
you know, yeah, like, but I mean, yeah, it's a one-stop shop now, pretty much for anybody that's under that, you know, what you got. But that's cool for them. So, also, I want to highlight another wrestling news. Is rumored that Jade Cargill may be wrapping up with AEW, and could be heading her way over to WWE.
That wasn't confirmed.
That wasn't confirmed, but it's speculated that she's on her way out of AEW. So maybe her deal is about up. So
gotcha.
Yeah. So my opinion about that, good for her. I feel like if that's the case, AEW fumbled the ball on Jade Cargill, because I felt like Jade Cargill got the potential of actually being a star in the making, and could have been that for AEW. But the booking of the women's division over there, like, she wasn't gonna pan out.
Ain't giving her no reason.
And especially if they know that Mercedes Moné might be on the way over that way, they willing to, you know, drop that. But at the same time, make sure it's.
Oh, I was about to say she got more camera time than most of the fucking women's division.
Yeah.
Just at All Out.
Yeah.
Well, it was All Out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all in.
All in.
Yep. But she did. Yeah, it did. Good point. It did. I mean, it's confusing when you had two different.
They did that shit a week apart. Bro.
Yeah, I know. All in was one week and All Out was other. Exactly. So, but I feel like Jade Cargill can develop better as a wrestler and as a personality over in WWE. Like, I feel like they better on making her look good, look better, and they won't be afraid to put her in the top matches and shit and everything. Like, because AEW, they neglected. They didn't put nowhere near fucking Britt Baker or Saraya or Toni Storm or any of the, you know.
Nah, this is a great opportunity to drop her in too.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a good spot to drop Jade in over on the WWE women's side.
Yeah, it's perfect time. She will, you know, because like,
so, you know, best of luck to her.
Yeah,
I feel like she is really good as a See, I would probably rock her more as a heel.
Oh no, yeah, I mean, somebody like that. Yeah, I mean,
the fucking unstoppable Adonis like heel.
Yeah, and that'd be fitting for her, and that's what the builder up. Let her earn that. Let her get people to like her into, you know, becoming a face before that. Like, she's perfect as a heel, the attitude and everything. Yeah, like she perfect for that. Like, she'd be the perfect antagonist of like a Bianca Belair.
Oh yeah.
So, you know. But yeah, I feel like it's better for
all black championships.
Yes,
all black
I'm all for it.
Championship match.
I'm all for it. So
man.
I feel like she's better tailor made for WWE. I feel like that she will blossom under that, you know, under that company. Yeah, like, because AEW didn't know what to do with. They had her at fucking, if that's gonna be her last match. If that's because last night, well, she was on it was on Rampage, her versus Chris Stanlander for the TBS Championship. Yeah. Like, if that's her last match, and that's how y'all treated it, and y'all couldn't even give him to put it on live television, y'all could have put it on fucking Collision. Yeah. Y'all couldn't find nowhere on Dynamite to put it or nothing.
That is about as pushable of a wrestler that it would get. Like, the look, the skill,
yes,
the talent on mic, like.
Like, you know, you don't get like this. She's one of a kind. You don't get that many.
Nah, you're not gonna get that too often.
No,
like you try.
Tony Khan had that on a silver platter and didn't know what to do with it.
That's crossover type pushable talent.
Yes,
like that is.
It is. You know, yes,
like there's gonna get to a point where I feel like Jade Cargill will be bigger than wrestling, or at least, you know, big enough to be doing some
crossover, doing movies and stuff, because she's made for that. Like, she like definitely be doing that.
I feel like she definitely has the skill and the potential to eventually be beyond wrestling. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I agree.
Be beyond it.
I agree.
But yeah, like, if so, like, one, I agree with WWE being a good move for her, and that's saying a lot, because there are a lot of times when I will not say, like, oh, go to WWE.
Right, but she's one of the ones where
it works for both sides.
Definitely.
I feel like it works both sides. And
like, can you picture her versus Charlotte or her versus Rhea?
Man.
Or her, her versus Nia? Like, you know. Also, shout out Nia Jax, she's back. And all the niggas, she's back and all the incels are mad. So, you know, fuck y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Nia Jax. I just
hope she don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, that's the only thing I worry about.
Don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, don't hurt nobody.
Yourself, don't hurt anybody else. And please don't get on Twitter and saying no hot shit.
Yeah,
we know how you rock. Everybody has their own perspective, but don't break kayfabe.
Just look cute and just safely beat these girls' asses.
I don't know, man. I think whoever did her makeup did her a disservice because they whoever dealing with her cheeks, that cheekbone shit, like that. It's the same people that's doing that Ronda Rousey bullshit, right? Go Scout. That's who y'all need to bring up. Yeah. That's who y'all need to call up. Go get some NXT makeup people.
Yeah.
And call one of them motherfuckers up. Somebody
apparently they doing something right down there.
Whoever doing the makeup over there need the fucking Baron Corbin treatment.
Yeah. Shit, Corbin even took his ass to NXT. He's turning out better for him. So.
Oh man.
Shout out to NXT, by the way, because they actually they ratings
they coming back.
Yeah, I like how they doing, how they actually, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like how they integrating the main roster stars into it. You had Becky Lynch on there and winning the NXT championship, women's championship, which was, you know, that was gonna draw ratings and shit, especially how they've been doing Tiffany Stratton and everything. So, but yeah, I like how NXT they on they come up. So, but you know, AEW, y'all gotta book y'all women's division better. So, we're gonna take a break.
Let's go ahead and we're gonna take our break and make sure our laptop don't do no hot shit on us.
Yeah, so gotta be on the safe side. So
so we come back, we're gonna talk about how celebrities ruin everything.
Yep.
So celebrities fuck everything up. It is not. Oh my god, we'll talk about that shit.
Yep.
That fucking confidence. Man. Nigga really just walked back in this bitch like James Brown and shit. You bringing the mic to me. Oh, man. Yo, man. So we was going through our notes and we came to the conclusion that this next little issue is the Sub-Zero versus Scorpion of Race Wars.
Yeah.
As far as the inner black community conflict, as far as colorism goes, this is the fucking right on time for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Right on time for Mortal Kombat to be dropping. The Sub-Zero versus Scorpion of light skin versus dark skin battles kicks off with DJ Envy and Tyrese. I'm gonna let you go ahead and carry this one while I try and open my beer.
I think it had started. I think it had started off from when Tyrese was on Breakfast Club, and I guess he had addressed about why DJ Envy wasn't, you know,
fucking with him like that.
Yeah. And then he revealed that, you know, well, Tyrese had revealed that he was instrumental in helping assisting Envy and his wife try and get back together. Trying to get back together after
light skinned guy made the dark skinned guy sing to impress the light skinned woman.
Yeah, exactly. Yup. Just to get right, cause he fucked up. Cause he did some light skinned shit.
This thing is like, oh man, yeah. I'm smooth. I'm not corny. I do have an R&B fan. Here, R&B guy, do some R&B shit to impress my non R&B wife.
After he cheated on her with Erica Mena.
Oh my goodness.
So
not the worst.
Yeah, and
not the worst.
And so I guess Tyrese mentioned that he was distant. Envy was being distant and everything. And Envy has said that was where Envy has said that I guess Tyrese had said some inappropriate things to his wife or whatever. That's what he said.
Inappropriate.
And so, and he said his quote was that he said some things that made him want to box his mouth. And
first of all, I don't fuck with pause. That's a very pausable statement.
Very.
Or I call pause on the grounds that shit makes no sense.
Because nobody says that.
First of all, nobody box a nigga. Box.
I'm not gonna box your mouth.
If you want to punch a nigga in the mouth, I'm
gonna punch you in the mouth.
He threaten niggas like he not used to threatening niggas. How hard is it to say I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking neck?
And I'm not gonna feel intimidated by some light skinned nigga saying I'm gonna box your mouth. Nigga,
no.
What? Pause.
No.
So
I wanted to box your mouth. What?
Yeah. And so I guess, that was why he didn't want to acknowledge her, or because because Tyrese didn't get that same energy when he was going through his divorce. Envy and his wife didn't reach out and that stuff. And then so I guess the feud continued there, and then Envy decided to call his wife and have his wife this was probably a week later, have his wife go on call his wife on the show to explain why they didn't fuck with Tyrese.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
I'm
wow.
Yeah. I'm like, so you gonna tell your wife just so you can seem like you not the only one that is just have her come on. Again, he even wanted her to be specific on what he said, but she said she wasn't gonna say that, which I wouldn't want that. Like,
this is the shit I be talking about. Like, this is stuff that could be handled off the mic.
Yeah.
Off the motherfucking internet. Like, that is a real life type thing, the way that they describe that shit.
That's some real light skin shit.
That was a very light skin move to, like, I don't want to be in a position where I have to monetize bullshit like that. Or think to monetize real world, real life situations like that.
Bro, that could have been a conversation. Even when Tyrese was on there, that could have been a conversation they had off the matter. They could have squashed that shit out. They could have had shit out, not on fucking air. Every way to be on the air and trying to be a hard ass on the shit and everything. Nah, that's not fucking tough, dog. You look weak as fuck doing that shit, dog.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Nah, and that's my thing. And then you had your wife on there to kind of just give some solidification on why y'all don't fuck with Tyrese and all of that and shit. It's just so weak. It's weak as fuck. It's petty. Tyrese was going through his shit, and he was going through some shit mentally too. And I feel like, they wasn't, they didn't put that into the factor because he still want to hold this grudge. And I feel like that was a very real light skin of him. And between that and the whole Jesus the Mero beef he had with him and all that shit, man, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Envy looked weak to me.
Yeah.
He looked weak as fuck. He moved weird to me. He moved weird as fuck to me.
Yeah, because my thing is I feel like when you go out your way to obviously monetize shit like this, you can't be mad when somebody has a wild reaction to it, because that's how the internet works. That's how content works. That there's gonna be an opinion that comes out that's gonna be so fucking noticeable that it gets your attention. But you gotta take that shit with stride, dog. If this shit was to blow up and niggas get to talking shit about us, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it don't affect the bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's like us trying to go and be subbing niggas online, and
even with the Rick Ross shit, even though it started out playful, but then it kind of went somewhere that all of that shit, he waits to go on fucking on this platform where he feel like he's important to do that type of shit. Nah, man, it's gossipy. It's a bitch move to me. It's a bitch move. You could have said that conversation or say that shit off,
especially when they're talking about mental illness possibly being the reason why this shit going. I don't feel like there's a winner in this situation. Actually, I'm probably more on Tyrese's side than anything, but I don't feel like there's a true winner in this shit, because at the end of the day, if everything is accurate to what Envy is saying, then Tyrese does owe some legit, some legit apology.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard that. From what I heard when he was on the show, there was no actual look, man. You know, he was really.
But I don't think Envy was even like trying to be, you know, humbling to allow that, or even, you know,
no,
because he was going on attack mode. That's why I didn't like that shit, because it, like, he didn't give him. I feel like he didn't give him an opportunity for that either. He just tried to come. He tried to just come hard on him and shit from the. Which, okay, whatever, but at the same time, like,
I don't get it. Like, maybe it's because we where we at and we not popping like that yet. But
I was popping like that, my ego ain't big enough to where, you know,
I can't imagine having to, you know, to be doing this shit knowing that you can't physically, you know, handle that shit the way you need to. Because this do sound like some, you know, we might need to be one-on-one. Not saying that it might end up in a fight, but, you know, like,
a fade may need to be caught.
Exactly.
A fade may need to be caught.
It may have to go that route, but at some point you have to go that one-on-one conversation at the very least.
Yeah.
And that
and not on the fucking air.
That don't require broadcasting, live streaming, tweeting. None of that shit.
And he felt proud to fucking air that shit out
because he knew Tyrese wasn't gonna jump across that table and do. And he better chill because Tyrese is in pretty good shape. Like,
yeah, nah. he from Watts.
Yeah, right. I'm about to say
he from Watts.
I'm pretty sure he can probably scrap harder.
Yeah,
than Envy. So
it will Envy light skin ass, man.
Yeah, but I don't get this new wave of, you know, beefing with motherfuckers, but not beefing with motherfuckers. Like, you don't like somebody, but it will never get to the point where
nobody want to
shit.
Like, nobody want to beef off the fucking record. Like, or on they want this shit got to be documented somewhere, whether it's broadcasting or whether it's tweeted or social media or whatever. You know, like, nigga,
all that shit ain't necessary.
It ain't necessary. Talk to me as a man without all the attention and shit. And you one-on-one talk, holler at me. A conversation had to be made, not for attention, not with an audience and shit. For everybody to gather their opinions and shit.
Because then he gonna turn around and be mad that motherfuckers got the opinions that we have about the shit and be like, oh, well, y'all some haters. You giving us the fucking content.
Yeah.
Like, this is a real situation, and our perspective is that you probably need to take this shit off cam, off mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, whatever, dog. Like, they like it, I love it. They want to broadcast this shit. More power to them, but I feel like that shit is venturing into a territory where it deserves some actual adult type of handling.
Yeah.
And it's not really getting
niggas gotta have a squabble.
Yeah.
Niggas need to have a squabble.
Yeah. That might be what it comes to.
But I don't think Envy can fight. Nah. Envy don't look like he can fight.
No, because if that was the case, he would have he wouldn't have been acting like such a fucking hoe.
Charlamagne sure as hell can't fight.
Nah.
So
Charlamagne can he can kind of de-escalate shit enough to where they're not gonna jump on it right there. Mm-hmm. At least from what I can tell. I retract all of that statement because I don't know how niggas feel about Charlamagne. I personally have no issue with him. I see what I see what he do, and I think it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, how you do it.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be good at what you do in order to. The new phone dropped. Oh shit. So, yeah, I feel like there's no winner in this, but I'm more Tyrese than I am than I am Envy on this one. And then
I'm not on the light skinned nigga side either. So. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Sorry. You look like a bitch to me. I don't know how else to put it. So I can't get with that type of activity.
I get it. I get it. But thank you, sir. Mm-hmm. All right. You got any notes on this? I had Jeezy divorce, but I didn't get a chance to really finish reading the article.
Niggas funny as hell about that shit. Talking about what was that? Trapper Tide and they called it Trapper Tide. They had all these little jokes and shit. It was funny, but you know, I mean, that came out of the blue. I thought they was gonna last. Like,
that's gotta suck.
Yeah. Like that seemed like one of them relationships that like was going, because they looked happy.
It always seemed like that with celebrities, man. They seem like they good until they not. I'm more and more convinced that the only way a celebrity relationship is actually gonna last, as long as it should, as normal marriages in the real world. Or I can't even say that 50%, whatever the number. This ain't whatever podcast. I'm not going through them numbers, but the point being, like, it seems like long-term relationships in Hollywood require some fucking Jada Pinkett, Will Smith type shit.
Yeah, and that's
like you have to have
some type of arrangement like that.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like.
And even then, like, I'm sure a lot of them probably done fell apart.
Oh, absolutely, a lot of them have. So, but because it goes to show that shit don't kind of pan out that way. They don't tend to work out like it should. Like, shout out to the ones that do last. Because there's some ones that actually do last, and you can tell like it's real and legit shit. But it's a lot of ones that do that shit just for clout and for fame.
Get
and all
counseling before you get married.
Oh yeah,
that's a serious ass financial decision. Even if you don't think about it from love and everything, that'll really fuck the way you file taxes up.
For real.
Like, especially you going from married to divorce in a couple years. Nah, you gotta have money with shit like that.
Exactly.
Go for real. Go get counseling.
All right.
Go get counseling and have somebody really talk to you
divorce
about whether you want to do that shit. Oh my god, boy. Yeah, make sure you know who you're dealing with. Don't just be doing that shit for clout or whatever.
Yeah, if you end up losing half.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, half. That's a scary word. Half. 50%. Ain't no Steiner math in that shit, nigga. You lost half.
Yo, speaking of couples that work together, dog. Shout out to every nigga that's currently door dashing on their woman's account. I got no legit smoke with y'all.
DoorDash and Uber.
Yeah. Look, DoorDash is cool. Instacart kind of sketchy. You can't Uber off nobody else's account. No, do not have me looking for a Tiffany and Deontay show up.
Yeah.
Please do not. I have to. I gotta mention for my own safety and shit, dog. Shout out to the DoorDash guy that showed up, and he was so cool that I ordered a case of beer. Right. I ended up sliding him a beer as his tip. Well, I tipped him too.
All right.
I tipped him too because he was out running kind of late.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that shit, man. You gotta kind of. Remember I was saying break the cycle, man. Like, everybody complain about tips and shit. You want better, take care of people. So I threw him a tip, but he showed up. I was like, you want one? He's all right. So I threw him a case, and I walked back in the house with my 11-pack. But yeah. Damn. I ain't get him in trouble. I don't know that nigga name. What else we got going? I played Mortal Kombat 1 this week. So I did this.
You tried it. Yeah. How did that go? How did that so far?
It's cool so far. It takes a bit more adjustment because this is my first one like serious since like maybe 10.
Okay.
I tried to get into 11 and I just didn't have the time to really be learning it.
Oh, I was playing the shit out of 11.
Yeah, 11 is where it's at.
Yeah, it is.
It is dope, but I just didn't have time to really master it the way I wanted to. So I went through the story mode on this one just to see like what they're doing, and it is You ever seen the movie Sorry to Bother You?
I still gotta watch that.
Okay. That's one of those movies that I describe as it's good until it just goes off the rails and just.
It doesn't seem like every one of the movies is. I still want to see that. I still need to check that one out.
Not a bad movie, entertaining, but the third act just. Anyway.
Kind of got off the rails.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1 is kind of like that. Like, you don't mind if I spoil the storyline, do you? All right, spoiler warning for anybody that's playing. If we got somebody playing Mortal Kombat on here, y'all are fucking G.
Yeah.
I don't think we hit that fan base yet.
So we do shout out to y'all.
Exactly. So, and at the end of 11, Liu Kang ends up becoming the fire god, and because the timeline is essentially fucked up, they give him the option to be like the guardian of time essentially and reboot all of time. So he does that, and he kind of crafts it to where he has a certain group of people ready for like that Mortal Kombat tournament when that point of life comes around.
Right.
So he's the fire god, and instead of Raiden being the god of thunder, Raiden is essentially the Liu Kang.
Mm.
He's essentially the chosen one.
Okay.
So Kung Lao still the friend. They do the origins of his hat and all that shit. They reboot and kind of shuffle around a lot of characters. Like you see your regulars, but they in different lights. Johnny Cage is still an actor, but instead of him being a big time, he's more of like a has been.
Oh damn!
And he's like on the back of his career. He like blowing a bunch of money. So he blew a bunch of money on this sword. It was like $3 million. It turns out the sword belonged to Kenshi and Kenshi's family. So Kenshi comes showing up for it, and him and Johnny Cage get into a fight. Liu Kang ends up showing up. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers in this one.
Damn.
They both run from the Lin Kuei clan, and Smoke is like their adopted brother. What happens is they end up cutting a deal with I forget who's the main villain on the other side. Is it oh god, I should know this. It's General Shao, it's Quan Chi. Oh, it's not no Shao Kahn anymore. It's General Shao. This is before he became Khan of Outworld. He doesn't become Khan of Outworld in this one. Sindel is in charge. Melina Katana.
Did they sure they want to do that? It sounds too close to General Shao, like the chicken.
That's why I got hungry watching that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to note that. Because when you said that, I just thought about Chinese food.
Okay. But yeah. So no Sonya Blade. Jax does show up at the very, very, very end, getting killed.
Oh wow.
But okay. It is dope because they reimagine a bunch of characters and kind of tweak them. But towards the end of the story, they start to realize that they have more options if they play the fucking Marvel multiverse role. So they essentially blow that shit up back into multiple timelines. And now towards the end of the story mode, you run into different characters. That's like crossover of other characters because they took different paths allegedly.
Damn.
Like look, check this out. You have motherfucking Shao Zero. He was General Shao with Sub-Zero's powers.
Oh wow.
You had a female Johnny Cage.
Damn.
Yeah. It was pretty dope, man. Like you just.
It's like some multiverse shit.
Yeah, and I don't know if my playthrough was just like the only version of these characters that was coming up. But eventually they blow up the whole multiverse theory to the point where they bring in a bunch of different Mortal Kombat characters from different timelines that look different, and like female Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like I forget who was crossed over with Reptile. But yeah, my downside to the story is that it was too many. I understand why it was so many good guys because they did turn into so many villains towards the end, but it felt wacky and I don't know. It's hard to digest at first. I guess now I'm cool with it because, at the end of the day it's Mortal Kombat. And if they're going to bring in some of these crossover mix-up characters, then I'm with it. But the story was like, it was smooth until they was like, you know what, let's just go ham with it. I feel like they went ham too early. I feel like it's like if Iron Man immediately after building the suit went through that wormhole and saw Thanos.
Damn. Oh yeah.
like you went too soon. Too soon. Y'all moving too quick.
Damn. Yeah.
It's a lot that they throw at you. But gameplay wise, I fuck with it. Okay. I fuck with it. Mortal Kombat is becoming one of those serious fighter games to where you have to study and really be like knowing fucking frame rates and combos and fucking who got the advantage. And like it's turning into that. I respect it. It's just I don't be having the time for that shit no more. Like,
all right, niggas gotta work and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that always been one of them games that I had that like that's like the one fighting game that I always have to have is Mortal Kombat. So
yeah.
Also shout out to women that can play Mortal Kombat. Some of the women I used to date that can play Mortal Kombat. Y'all were awesome, you know. For that. So
I'm ready for UFC 5 to come out.
Yeah.
So you haven't been keeping your ear to the street on that one, so
so I need you to
fill you in on that one. Niggas is mad
already.
Niggas is mad. So they dropped a beta a few weeks ago, and I didn't get in, which they knew what time it was when they didn't invite, because they knew I was gonna keep it. I was gonna keep it mad real in my feedback. I'm a fan of UFC fighting games, and I feel like UFC could be so much better than where they at right now. It's good. It's decent. Like I play it a lot. I feel like it could be so much better compared to like what was with like Undisputed. I never said that shit on this show, but
yeah.
So they've had like a really heavy embargo on people releasing the footage or leaking the footage to the internet. So somebody ends up leaking a part of the ground fighting mechanics, and from what it looks like it's the same thing, just with a different closer, like finisher animation.
So they treated it like Madden, like EA doing the copy paste thing with UFC guy.
Oh yeah. That's how it feels. I don't feel like it would be as egregious in this instance as long as they would add more animations. Right. I think that's mostly what's missing for me. It's just like a lot of animations that are missing from real fighting. You know, you have a lot more. Shit changes when you get closer to the cage, or when you further away. When you're moving forward, when you're moving backwards. They starting to adopt that more. I think there are more little in between situations like clinch transitions, ground transitions, just little things that go on that aren't as black and white as they clearly show it. So I feel like that can be done. But the problem with EA is it's not about whether they can or can't do it. They can obviously do it. Do they want to do it? That's what it comes down to. So Reddit is mad, and I think it's funny because they took the Kool-Aid. They drank the Kool-Aid so hard on that trailer when that trailer came out. And you've watched a lot of Madden trailers. You know you do not fall for the shiny, sweaty.
I never, because I never fall for those. I never get hyped on those because I know I'm about to get the same Madden. They make it look so good too.
Oh
dog, EA be good for that, dog. They make it look good, like get you hyped and everything, thinking that you about to get this bomb ass updates and all this shit to the shit.
It never looks the way it looks in them trailers.
No,
like, that's essentially them creating a short movie. That's an animated movie. That's what it might as well be, because at that point they technically don't need to use the engine. They just need it to look like, you know what I mean? Like, It doesn't have to be the actual gameplay, what you see. It's super dressed up and polished because it's only programmed to do one thing on that screen. That's it. Just an immediate playback. They can tighten and sharpen that shit up as much as they want and make it look as dope as they want. I I will never buy in and think that a fucking reveal trailer matches on a lot of games. 2K do that shit all the time.
Yep.
2K do that shit they give you a sweaty ass player at the end of a game hitting a big shot. He do his celebration and they be like, "Oh, coming soon," and you never get a nigga that's sweaty during the game. Never. Pause. Right. So, you never get a fucking player. No, that fucking realistic looking.
And we got the current generation game systems too. So we still
I would say we at the top of the chain.
Yeah, we at the top. Yeah. So I have not seen nobody.
The shit look good.
Yeah,
the shit looks really good. But
anytime a chick look at be playing the game, looking like they be thinking like, oh, that's the game. Oh, you watching the game? Oh no, you playing it. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah. So so it'll be crisp, but when it comes to they have yet to do that.
So I think my biggest beefs is the lack of depth and it's just not as deep enough as if they want to really like compete with like a lot of these fighters and kind of keep get like a simulation thing going. Like I don't feel EA UFC is really worthy of Madden, Mortal Kombat like tournaments right now. It's way too imbalanced. It's not. It's way too imbalanced, and the community flat out does not. They don't acknowledge the ground game. They just don't. There are a lot of people online that just will not go to the ground, and for that footage to come out, it's just gonna bring back that terrible toxic ass trait of that community. On top of the fact that it's, oh my god, EA UFC is the worst fucking game community that I know right now. Like all jokes aside, you have motherfuckers that sit around and do that shit all the time. They message you afterwards, whether you win or lose. You rarely ever get any. Don't even send me a good game. Keep it moving, dog. Like they cheese the shit out of certain moves. They don't want to go to the ground. They act like hoes whenever they knock you down. They want to celebrate and taunt and shit. Everybody uses the same motherfucking go-to win moves and shit. Nobody really wants to mix it up. Everybody just want to stand around and trade shots and shit. And then when you beat them, they send you a message and don't let them find out that you black. You know? Oh yeah. You want to get that fucking Hulk Hogan meme where you spray paint the trailer? Yeah, you get that. Yeah, you getting that in your inbox.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, good point.
But yeah, out of all my games, that's probably the worst community that are on my console right now. I don't even play online with them motherfuckers anymore. On top of the fact that it really doesn't benefit, like it doesn't pay forward towards anything, like because the competitive game, the actual competitive scene sucks because the game's so unbalanced.
I can get some people playing Call of Duty all day, Grand Theft Auto all day, but you seriously sit and play UFC all day?
You could actually be training.
Yeah.
You could actually be hitting a bag or...
Seriously.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, seriously. You could actually might as well. Because it's so many better things you be doing all day than be playing that all day. Any of them. I'm sorry.
I love that game, but I will never get that zealous to the point where, I'm like ruining the community like that. Like I'm out here sending motherfucking messages, talking shit like, "Oh, you a cheeser," or "You do a spam takedowns." Like, nobody cares, dog. Like, I heard a rumor that they might get rid of messaging between people on UFC games. I'm so for that shit.
Yeah,
I am so for that shit. I don't care, dog. Like,
good.
Don't break kayfabe and message me.
Facts.
Dog. Keep that shit pushing. Like, win or lose, keep that shit pushing. Like, it's already bad enough people fight the way they fight. Don't message me afterwards. Motherfuckers beat you in 20 seconds, first round, and then message you afterwards like, "Oh, you trash." And nigga, I haven't had a chance to prove I was trash. Nigga,
right.
I threw 2 punches and got knocked out. Yeah, but I'm personally looking forward to it. But my suggestion is go ham with it. Bring in all the fighters you can think, because you own all the licensing and shit. Bring in all the people. Go crazy with the fucking arenas. Let people go crazy with don't monetize the fucking shorts. That was all the shorts and gloves and all the cool gear you could wear.
Yeah.
All that shit was monetized, and it took forever to earn enough coins to get something cool. that game's been out 4 years. Do you know how many cool sets of trunks, like fight shorts that I bought?
How many?
4.
Damn.
Off just earnings because I've never spent any money with that game.
Damn.
4. I've only had enough to earn 4 fucking sets because they so fucking expensive. Like, and then the random draws, like the level up rewards suck. They be giving you fucking stickers and fucking. I don't give a fuck about no name badges. Give me some shit that I'm seeing actually in the month. Give me some different mouthpieces and different gloves and shit. It's fucking trash, dog. But I'm expecting more of the same. I don't have my hopes up, but I'll be playing it when they hit EA Play.
Oh yeah.
When they hit EA Play, I'm gonna go balls to the wall when they pause. But I'm going all in on that game when it hits.
Well, you probably playing the 10 hour for free play and shit.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that too. So.
Yeah, I get that a shot. Ultimately, it won't be enough, but $60 for that game is absurd.
Yeah.
So whatever they charge, was it $70 now?
I think it's
expensive.
It is. It is. That's why I'm waiting on the price to go down for AEW Fight Forever because I kept hearing about.
That shit seemed pretty lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I keep hearing about some of the issues with it and shit. But like people said, it's not worth buying for the whole 70.
Hell yeah.
But when they get on sale, I'll probably get it. So it's a lot of games like that. It's better to buy certain. I think the only thing I with Madden, I probably don't. But I need to get 2K. Got to get Mortal Kombat. I got to start getting into Call of Duty. I'm trying to make myself have time to play video games more often. Yeah. But another issue I'm having, because I have a PlayStation 5, is I have a ton of games, but the problem is I can't download them all because don't have enough fucking memory.
Yeah,
I don't have enough fucking storage. Yeah. They didn't give us enough. They want us to have PlayStation Plus. They want us to have all of that, but don't give us enough fucking storage. The fucking and then I got a fucking external hard drive, but you can play and store PlayStation 4 games. You can store PlayStation 5 games, but you can't play it unless it's downloaded on the system.
Oh my goodness,
that's weak.
Yeah, like it's little weird things about gaming that get on my nerves. Like, even though you got the disc, you still need to download that shit.
Yeah, that irks my nerves.
Onto the system to an extent.
Yeah.
And then you can't just go fucking, after you do all that shit, you can't play without the disc.
No. At the lengthy download and all that shit and everything, you still can't play without the fucking disc.
So what's the point?
Yeah. And I try, that's why I try to, because I'll try not to buy discs, but, even though sometimes discs be on sale like a motherfucker too. Like, I'll buy a $20 fucking disc or some shit, so or like FIFA or something. But like, I try to buy this shit on the fucking PlayStation.
Whole fucking gaming industry, dog.
It is. It's fucking weird.
Oh my goodness. I had another note. The challenge. I started getting back into that.
Okay.
So, I haven't been a fan, like a super duper diehard fan of the way they casted the show over the last few years. Like mostly the last 2 or 3 years. Because my issue is they take the WWE approach. Like that peak Vince McMahon era to where it was like he just rode around 8 niggas. That's how the challenge is. Like, they only lean on like a set 6 to 8 people when they have a pretty dope concept. Bring a bunch of people in and have them live with the same house and do physical, mental, like legit challenges and shit, and eliminate each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like Big Brother, but you gotta do your push-ups.
Right.
So the last few years they've leaned a lot on the regular cast, which is cool. I have no problem with having a core set of stars. The problem is they're getting to a point where these motherfuckers are, approaching 15, 20 appearances. Like, only a certain handful are winning these things. And I kind of feel like it's that time to start passing the torch and start, building new people. Because the concept is money. The concept is constantly renewable, and you will always find people who are in shape and trying to make some money off of it, or look good and trying to make some money off of it, or both. So, the new season that they've premiered, this is season 39. They've started they started to lean into that, where they're bringing in a lot more either new faces, not necessarily new faces, but newer faces, people that haven't won yet, and they focusing on getting away from a lot of the regulars. The regulars that they do bring in, they bringing them in as like I don't know, bosses.
Okay. What makes sense?
Yeah, like those are the people that'll be like competing. They'll be competing against the people on the show in the elimination. So in order to be, I like the concept. I like the concept. It's something they should have done a couple years ago before a lot of the cast started kind of aging and monopolizing the game.
Yeah.
I have a few other beefs with it, but I feel like that one is getting fixed. One that I feel like they can't really fix is the fact that nobody truly gangs up on the people that constantly win. I don't know if it's the producers pulling strings or something, but it always seems like what they call the vets are the people that's been around forever. Yo CT, yo Bananas, yo Tories, Jordans. I know you don't know none of these motherfuckers.
I know CT.
Okay.
And I seen Anissa was on there a whole lot too.
Yeah. She hasn't popped up in the last couple.
Okay.
Yeah. She get a lot of shit online.
Yeah, she do get
a
lot
of shit online.
Yeah. I peeped on Twitter a lot.
I get that she don't win, but they be bashing her, like calling her washed up, talking about she out of shape, and I think she just got a raw deal a couple times. Like she's like torn.
She on there like a long. Her and CT been on
shoulders and knees and.
Like I remember watching Real World with them on there.
Yeah.
Them was the seasons I used to watch. And CT was on, what was that, Paris?
Yep.
Yeah. Lisa was on Chicago.
I think so.
Yeah, Chicago.
But yeah, that's another thing. They're bringing people in from different shows now. Like there's one guy on there from The Circle on Netflix.
Oh, that's on the challenge?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it's a lot Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race people.
That's going on the challenge now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause you ain't really had no Real World in no fucking long time. So.
Nah. That shit wouldn't work now. That shit would not work.
Real
World now? No. Yeah. I wish, man, ain't nobody about to willingly give up their fucking phone and be living with 6 other strangers. Nah.
Yeah, that shit definitely would.
Not in Trump's America.
Hell nah.
Yeah, so today we just found out that Derek is MAGA.
Oh shit, y'all.
You go past that nigga room, he got a big ass "Don't tread on me" fucking flag in the window.
Oh
yeah, everybody's just chilling. Everybody's downstairs eating breakfast, and Derek comes in. He's playing Joe Rogan, and he's watching Fox News all out. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that shit would not work in this time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So would especially not having the phone part. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, shit getting leaked.
Yeah, so we have a house meeting today because Tanisha stole everyone's social security numbers. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then she kept trying to push her Temu account, so.
Oh my goodness. Motherfuckers be doing their OnlyFans content in the house and shit.
Shit. They couldn't have that shit, man. MTV had to come in like, hey, we gotta shut this shit down now.
Oh my goodness.
The fuck?
Oh goodness. The whole house get COVID.
Oh, yup.
Oh shit.
Niggas got a quarantine and shit.
Oh my goodness. Niggas arguing from social distance.
Yup.
I'm just saying, you didn't have to drink all the milk.
So, and between that and having Big Brother really taking over, that type of, show platform and shit. Like, you know, Real World probably wouldn't make it. Like, they had to stop.
Oh my goodness.
They couldn't keep, you know, doing it. So.
Oh, that'd be wild, man.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Somebody talk about politics, it'd be over.
Oh yeah.
It'd be over, man.
That's where we at, man. it'd be borderline Fox Nation's material. So.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So today we dressed up for Halloween, and you know, Derek decided to do blackface.
Right. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Nah.
I didn't see anything wrong. You know, everybody likes Obama, right? Don't do Obama blackface, man.
It's funny you mentioned they just showed the damn Trump. Trump.
I know.
What you call it? Yeah.
That is a perfect, very coincidental ending to this show, man.
Yeah. Man.
Oh man. Yeah. Anything else you wanted to hit?
No, we done covered a lot. So
I know, right?
You know, yeah. So we wrapping it up now.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We've been running for a minute, man.
All right.
All right. Hit them with the socials.
At BLeague31. At BLeague313 at Gmail. I'm about to send my deal. At BLeague313 on Twitter. BLeague on Facebook. B_League313 on Instagram. Stu, is yours?
At Stocking Cap Stu on IG, Twitter, Threads, all one word. I'm on Facebook, but leave me alone on Facebook.
Yeah. Don't bug them on
Facebook. Yeah. Shit, hit us up. Tweet. Email us. Stu, ANDLEE313 at gmail.com.
And also we're on Twitter, so at Stu and Lee313. Comment. You can holler at us on there on our Facebook page. Stu and Lee, just type us in there.
Yeah.
Also, you know, you can find the show on Spotify. I can't say Stitcher no more. Stitcher's dead.
Stitcher. Oh.
Right. So Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, Google Podcasts, and Pandora.
Yeah.
So, also, like I said, like, comment, follow, share, all of that. Feedback, whatever y'all want to hear us talk about.
Shit, we just got a question.
I
forgot about that.
Damn, how did we forgot?
Yeah.
We do have
Yeah. We do have somebody that hit me up early. And shout out to you, first of all.
This person wants to remain anonymous.
Yeah. How do you get away with farting around a bitch if you in bed with her? I would try to make like a distraction noise. But, all right, first of all, you can't have ass to the bed. You can't have butt cheeks to the bed because it's going to vibrate. And,
no. Right. So she going to feel that you,
so you want to kind of be aimed in the opposite direction, first of all. Secondly, make sure you got enough space. Make sure you got enough space. It helps if you're hanging off the edge of the bed. Because then, like, not only can you let it go, but you can, like, fan the sheets real quick and kind of dissipate that shit.
If your shit if your fart don't smell, you can just try and see if you, like, do the easy on, like, you letting the air out of your tire.
Right.
Gently and shit, that slow letting gas out.
Oh, yeah.
Not just the great.
Yeah, don't force it.
Don't force it.
You
gotta ease it, man. You gotta ease it. So, of course you gotta do that or so.
Yeah.
But if you feel like this is serious, it's just get up and go use the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
There's always that.
I mean, you could always be a respectable human.
Yeah.
But, for the sake of for the context of your question, we talking about, like, like you just, that nigga that you really ain't, like you just, it might be a power thing. Are you trying to get away with it in the sense that, like, you trying to get her used to your farts? Or the fact that this might be one of the red pill questions. This is a control thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he trying to be able to do whatever the fuck he want around a chick without her getting mad. Like, oh yeah,
like, if she cool with me farting, then,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, if she cool, she might be a keeper.
But look, all jokes aside, if she, like, knocked out, all bets are off. Do what you got to do, dog.
Yeah, if she sleep,
if she's snoring,
I'm letting that shit out. Like, fuck the all that.
You was dreaming.
Right.
You dreamed that.
Right. You dreamed that.
Yeah.
You was here. You don't know what the fuck you wanted. You was knocked the fuck out, girl. So.
Exactly.
So especially you laid the pipe on her well, she ain't here. She ain't get no shit.
Oh yeah. If you lay the pipe down, you get at least 2 loud farts.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
You get 2 loud ones that night.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit. She might not even smell that shit.
Hell yeah. So shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Shout
that really was the fucking question. Like
that was the question.
That was the question.
That was the question. So that kind of trended the show, or at least pointed us in the direction we probably gonna end up here. We about to be talking about fart suggestions.
Like what?
Yeah.
It's like what?
I know, but that was cool.
Okay.
It wasn't.
I was expecting something little. I don't know. I was expecting more, but at the same time, this person who it would be off the wall. At least he could have been on the show to even fucking something. So like he didn't want to be the one that even he didn't want to know. Like okay, that's all. Like what? Like
oh man,
I don't want to be an asshole and say who it is, but I mean, you know.
Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah,
man.
okay.
Let's go.
All right. So, anything else?
Nah, we got that. Aim your farts accordingly.
Yeah.
Please don't. That's a violation if you aim towards somebody. That's like you know how when you go to the gun range they tell you don't point the gun, don't flash nobody.
Yeah.
Don't point the fucking barrel at nobody. Don't do that. Don't aim your farts at people, man. Come on.
Yeah, don't. Like, opposite way, man.
You don't want to have COVID and pink eye.
Nah. Oh God. Fuck no.
I know.
So
I know. That's how you end up on them QAnon sites looking for remedies. Stay out of that. All right, we out of here.
We out of here. Anyways, thank you for listening to Stu Lee podcast. This was episode number 23. We'll see you next week for episode 24. Also, of course, for those who have been listening to us, thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for liking, commenting, rating, all of that. Feedback, all of that. And we hope that you continue to listen, and we hope that you continue. Thank you for taking the time out of your day or whatever you're doing, or despite anything that you go through, to take the time to listen to hear us talk shit. We appreciate it. Thank you. We love y'all. So feel free. Like I said, we open all sorts of types of feedback, comments, all that stuff. So thank you again. See y'all next week.